So I thought I should film a little bit before the actual vlog starts because I thought everything would go to plan and it didn't at all. Long story short, our electric has been playing up to the point that I've not even been able to switch my computer on some days. I did manage to film most of Monday and Wednesday, and I filmed some of the things I was working on Thursday and Friday. With the electric going all the time, I didn't know when my computer was going to switch off. I didn't know when I was going to be able to charge my phone. It's just not gone well. But I think it's kind of sorted out now, at least for now. So hopefully the next vlog we won't have this problem. But I thought I should say that first because I just didn't get to film much for this vlog. Like the third or fourth time I've said this. I'm going to try vlogging again. I'm going to try and vlog week by week. I did do a couple of vlogs last year that I deleted. I just had a really bad year last year and I needed to kind of sort myself out a little bit. I feel like I'm in a better place now, so I feel like I'm ready to try and do this again. It's not only that as well, but I am self-employed as a freelance illustrator full time now, so I have been quite busy. But there's a lot of things that I work on that I can't show. The stuff that I worked on in January that's like being worked on until Christmas that I can't show until Christmas time. So yeah, it's just stuff like that. There's just been a lot of things that have kind of got in the way of me doing this again. But I know people have been wanting me to do it on like Twitter and Instagram and stuff, so I just thought I'd give it a go again. We'll see how it goes. Try and do one video a week. I'm working on something else as well, just a personal project that I think I'm going to try and film videos for. But yeah, I'm giving myself a lot of work. I think I can do it this time. But there is one thing that's a little bit different from last year when I did upload my vlogs, because I've now got this little guy. This is Otis, and he is tiny. If you hear any crying or yapping in the background, this is who is causing all that noise. I've got my hopes up, I've got a schedule set, so we should be all good. We're fine. So yeah, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. I have been working since like 8:30 this morning, but I was working on something, again, I can't show. It was kind of pointless me filming that. I'm working on something now that you can kind of see there in the background, but I'll film when I'm working on it. It's basically for someone's Twitch channel, so it's an offline screen, but it's all PUBG themed, so it's pretty fun to work on. I've never played PUBG, but I do like watching it, so. But yeah, hopefully I can get quite a lot of that finished today because I want to try and, well, I need to get that done this week, so that's probably what I'm going to be working on for the rest of the day now. So this is the PUBG offline screen that we're talking about. Stuff like this is kind of what I'm used to doing now, so I'm quite quick with like the characters and stuff like that. The main thing I tend to do is I tend to like to draw everything. So what I'm trying to work on with this piece and just at the moment in general is using better brushes to kind of get the look that I need to. So for example, grass, I would have just had like a big green patch and drawn it all up before, but I've been using some brushes that I've downloaded to get that effect instead. So you can see this is just the rough version of the grass, so I am going to go over all this anyway, but you can see all these patches, just brushes. So rather than drawing it all out, I mean, I know this is common sense to most people anyway, but I've always just had this thing of wanting to draw everything. I'm still drawing all the main things, you know, like the characters I've drawn all myself, the buggy, the buildings. I'm just trying to speed up my workflow a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Can't really see that much detail when I'm filming it on my phone, but you should be able to see a lot more of the detail when I'm doing screen recordings. But yeah, I've added the grass in as well, so you can see I've just used a brush that I downloaded and just layered up different colours basically and made some blushes with them as well. I think that's worked quite well. And then I've also added some dust and stuff at the front, so it gives off the more of the effect that it's running. I think it's coming along quite well. Oh, hello. You woken up from your 50th nap of the day? You still tired? Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? That soon changed your mind, didn't it? You wanting to get on the bed with your toy? Taking it to the bed? There you go. Oh, I look tired. Damn. Okay, so it's now Wednesday, and I know I said that I would record most of my day on Tuesday. It was just an absolute nightmare of a day. Everything just kept going wrong, basically. It was just one of those days. So I kind of just gave up on what I wanted to do and had to work on the iPad, which is not a problem. I still got a lot of work done. It's just that I couldn't do what I wanted to do, what I wanted to film, so I just had to forget about that. So yeah, this morning I've been doing my taxes, so I didn't want to film that either because that's not exactly fun. I'm just going to write a blog post this afternoon. I've been having a bit of a social media break for like a month, so I haven't written a blog post either for that amount of time, but I think I might do a blog post about taking a social media break. It always makes me feel loads better when I've not really posted on social media. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be fine tomorrow and Friday, so I can film what I wanted to film and work on what I wanted to work on. I think I just need to write a blog post, and then I might sort some of my old drawings out as well, because there's a lot of them. But yeah, I need to get this blog post written. A certain someone is being extremely needed today. Ears keep popping up. What's up? Right, so this is a new personal project I'm working on. I've not really posted it anywhere yet. I want to try to write a blog post about it, explaining it in full detail. There's a reason why I'm doing it. So I'm thinking I'll probably write a blog post about it and maybe record a separate video explaining it, because I do intend to record a different video for each piece that I create as well. I've literally only just started it, so there's not really much to show at the minute, but I thought it'd be cool to include these just so people could see what I have been working on my social media break. But as you can guess, it's completely shark themed. Even though I did have a bad week and I had to switch my computer off completely for 2 days, I did finally manage to finish the PUBG illustration, which I think turned out really nice. I tried to kind of get a different colour palette than usual. I use a lot of colours anyway, but I tend to use a colour balance at the end and put a lot of blue into it, but I didn't do that this time. I tried to use warmer colours, because obviously the original PUBG map that it started with is in a warm location, so it probably wouldn't have looked right with cooler colours anyway. So yeah, I'm sorry if this wasn't very interesting for the first vlog, but it's just my luck that when I want to do something, everything will either go wrong or something will get in the way. So I'm hoping that's all out of the way now, so that we won't have at least the same issues in the next vlog.